speaking to right now, the only people in this fucking world that could actually make a difference against fentanyl right now. The reason I say that, raise your hand if you lost anyone to fentanyl. Look around. That pain hurts, doesn't it? We live in a world where people don't just understand things, right? They need to feel them. Everybody in here has a story that they can share of somebody they lost. That story needs to be shared. The reason being, we can't hide our tears by telling that story. People need to hear the pain when they hear my stories. Because what you hear in my voice is I'm sick and tired of losing somebody every 5 minutes. Make some noise if you're going to do something about these kids losing their lives every 5 minutes. So we have a line in recovery. You got to give it to what? Give it to God. You got to give it to keep it, right? Well, we're going to have to start giving our stories in the world so these kids can start keeping their lives. Because that's the only thing that's going to stop this. Because at the end of the day, who better than an addict to speak to someone who's living in darkness right now? Because like Jaime said, mental health is the reason that these kids, or we use recreationally, right? It's our mental health. Right? We need to give them the tools. If we could share what we've been through, because these kids are losing their identity with the views, followers, and likes. Right? I can identify. Views, followers, and likes was out way before social media. Views, followers, and likes was my schoolyard. Views, followers, and likes was the street I grew up on. I did everything for the perception of how other people perceived me. These kids with social media, it's not just they're losing their identity, they're actually getting the drugs off social media, right? So it doesn't even matter, like, you don't even have to go to a bad neighborhood no more to get these drugs. You can live in a really good neighborhood with the big ass fences and it's gonna get delivered to your house, right? We are the secret weapon against the weapon of mass destruction known as fentanyl. So we need to start getting louder. I understand AA and NA is anonymous, right? I don't think it's time to be anonymous no more. I think it's time we start recovering out loud and letting the world know who we really are. What do you think? Because doing it in the room ain't allowing these kids to see what your life could become and where it's going to go and how you could overcome it. We will not become a lamp in somebody's darkness if we're behind closed doors reading what works and stuff like this. Because an addict knows the value of another addict. It's time this world starts to understand that we're the ones that are coming to change it. Because we're not forsaken. We are chosen. Stop making the story, the things we did in our active addiction. That's just what we did. Our stories are going to lie in what we overcome. Are you going to overcome your stories? Today, the day that you make the decision that today's the day we're going to start saving lives. Even better, today's the day that we start showing light. I'm a man of God. I'm never going to tell anyone to go find God. But Jesus Christ is happening in California heavy right now. When two or more are present, Jesus Christ is present. Jesus is here with us. No weapon shall form that can stop us. Fentanyl cannot stop us. You want to know why? Because there's only one addiction and there's fucking millions of us across the country. If we come together, we can save a lot of lives. Because I never had a more rewarding and fulfilling life by actually giving my transparency and allowing my pain to turn to purpose. You can see right here people that turn their pain into purpose. Your purpose is in your pain. You want to find purpose in your life? Overcome that pain, and that purpose will find you. Share your pain with the world. Stop being so selfish with your pain. Your pain ain't for you. God put you through that pain so you can help somebody else through that pain. So everybody here today, we're making noise. It's the first of its kind. You could ask Jaime and you could ask Andrea, two of the biggest advocates in this country. First time the recovery community, families impacted, legislation, law enforcement, all could be coming together to make one voice. So you guys ready to make a moment? Because I want them to hear us on the other side of the fucking world right now. So I want you to repeat after me real quick, nice and loud, alright? We will not. Stand by. While life is lost. Every 5 minutes. One voice. One voice. One voice. Let's get it. I love every single one of y'all.